going to go to Bayan Wang and check back in with him. He was seeing some white smoke in the area of a neighborhood area just moments ago. It sounds like we've lost his shot. He's been dealing with some very extreme winds in that area as people from Superior are evacuating. Bayan, what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, hey guys, that neighborhood we're telling you about where we saw some of those gusts of wind blow those flames, well, that flame appears to have consumed those houses in that northern direction there. I would say that's, at least 1,000, 2,000 yards from where we're standing now. Let's just make sure we're zooming in. Shannon, I know you guys saw that neighborhood in the distance. We saw the black smoke come, then we saw the white smoke starting to billow, indicating that there's fresh material that is starting to catch on fire, excuse me. And we saw at least one of the homes appeared flames we're near it. Now we're in and out of losing vision, depending on how thick the smoke is over there. But I think from what we've seen in the direction this fire is going, that at least one of the homes in that neighborhood caught on fire, I would say 2 or 3 minutes before, we came live here. There was a lot of white smoke coming from there. It's not clear whether there's ground crews trying to battle it. And interesting, I think if we pan out a little bit, we can see that plane up there in the air. I know Polis said that this was supposed to be a no-fly zone and all aircrafts grounded, but we're seeing at least one aircraft now kind of flying over that neighborhood, kind of losing it in the smoke now. So we don't know if, there are 1 or 2 aircrafts that are able to get back up there, but what we have seen in the last 10 minutes is those flames moving closer to that neighborhood off there in the distance. We saw a bunch of white smoke billowing off from one of the homes, and it seems like the smoke is kind of either moving away from it or ground crews are possibly fighting it from in that area. But that was the neighborhood we have been keeping an eye on here for, I'd say, about an hour. And the unpredictability of these gusts is exactly why everyone was asked to evacuate. When we first got here, the smoke was a lot further than what we're seeing now. So we know that they're moving, the flames are moving in all sorts of directions. We still haven't gotten any word on containment. I doubt there would be any at this point. But with, crews being limited on how they could fight this fire, it's what's making it incredibly difficult. Actually, if we're still on that shot, I can't tell. Let's go ahead and zoom in even more, because I don't know if you guys could start seeing the flames. Some of those flames kind of appear off there in the distance, and our vantage point is only our vantage point right now is only of those dozens of homes. I'd say at least a dozen homes. We don't know if there are any that are to the left, that we can't see because of the hill. But I could say from what, the photographer and myself have been seeing is at least one of those homes with flames coming from it. So incredibly unfortunate, and it completely makes sense that there would be a state of emergency issued here with, what you guys were saying, 20,000 people evacuated or so, 13,000 just from Superior. But we're going to keep an eye on this. Gusts have been persistent since we've been here for an hour, maybe 1 or 2 minutes where it would die down, but then it would pick right back up. Hopefully it doesn't jump the highway. Traffic has been getting a little bit better. I don't know if that's an indicator of more people just leaving or people just not wanting to come back to get their stuff. But we'll bring you another live shot here in just a few minutes. That's what we got right now, Shannon.
All right, Bayan Wang, thank you very much for that. What a day.